a woman suddenly discovers that her husband, who slept beside her last night, is a complete fraud. How can he lie so calmly? She had already prepared herself mentally. As long as her husband admitted to the affair, she would file for divorce immediately. After all, during the 6 years she was in prison, it was understandable that he got lonely and found another woman. She could understand it and even give them her blessing. But her husband remained silent for a long time. Then he desperately scrambled for excuses, saying he was in a bad mood that night and had too much to drink. He claimed he couldn't even remember who the woman was. However, his attitude was particularly good, and he admitted it was his mistake. The husband insisted that all of that was in the past. I just want to live a good life with you now.
됐어 그럼. 어쩌면 그 말이 듣고 싶었는지도 몰라.
The husband was surprised that his wife could accept this so calmly. In reality, his wife was suppressing her rage. That night, when the husband woke up, he felt an emptiness behind him. Sure enough, his wife wasn't in bed at all. He had a bad feeling and wanted to know what his wife was doing. Just as he suspected, his wife hadn't let the matter go at all. It was precisely because of his wife's persistence that the husband was forced to take action. The next day, he went to check the surveillance footage. He wanted to know who had sent those photos to his wife. To his surprise, the person was completely covered from head to toe. Obviously, this person was up to something. This person started causing trouble again, sending the same photos to Soo-hyun's mother. The daughter on the phone immediately sensed something was wrong. The mother-in-law never expected her son-in-law to be this kind of person. When the daughter rushed home, vegetables and a cell phone were scattered on the floor, along with that photo she least wanted to see. But what she didn't expect was that this time, the photo led her to a new discovery. Meanwhile, the husband was restless and anxious. Then he secretly made a phone call, asking if the other person had sent the photos. But instead, they sent him an address, New Delhi Hotel, room 701. Clearly, this husband had his own agenda, because her mother now knew about the photos. Soo-hyun wanted to discuss it with him. She was about to ask what time he got off work when her husband lied, saying he'd be late due to a meeting. But he wasn't going to any meeting. He was rushing to the hotel to find the truth. His wife was already waiting outside their company building and happened to see him drive away. The husband who had sworn just yesterday that he wanted to live a good life was now full of lies. So she quickly hailed a taxi to follow her husband. Her husband had no idea that his secret was about to be exposed. Soon, the husband drove into the hotel parking garage. She followed him all the way inside. Then she saw her husband knocking on a door. There was indeed a woman inside. But what she never expected was that this person was actually her neighbor, Hyejin. At that moment, she realized what a fool she'd been. No wonder her female neighbor had been particularly warm to her, acting so grateful and even saying she would definitely repay her kindness someday. She absolutely could not swallow this humiliation. So the husband received a text from his wife, "I know who you're with right now." The husband panicked. When he tried to chase after her, he couldn't find his wife anywhere. Not daring to stay, he guiltily rushed home immediately. But his wife wasn't home at all.